welcome back to Level 1 Introductions and Level 1 Game Mechanics. Today, or in this video, I suppose, days are... We're gonna overlook some more classes. So, starting with the trainer tier. Anybody who subscribes to this tier will receive 1,667 IOU. I don't know what the name of that is. I call it the pill symbol. Each of them are valued at 6. So you can do the math on that. Each of them counts as a half-second exercise token. So it's about 13 minutes and 89 seconds worth of tokens when you break that down. So the way those are spent is every, okay. If you were to be subscribed to this tier every month for approximately 14 minutes, I would record a video of me doing 14 minutes of whatever exercise you choose, right? That's sort of the left side of any tier is the in-game currency I am offering you once the game is released. The second half is going to be what I will do on video in return for the monthly contribution. So in this case, it's 14 minutes of exercise per month. And that actually does relate to in-game activity too, right? So, assuming my full vision for this game is realized, then 14 minutes of your in-game character exercising would earn you 1,667 of these tokens, right? Half second per token. That is one of the long-term concepts I am developing for the game. So yeah, that's the trainer. 2 minutes. You know what, let's just do them one by one, see how many I can get done in a row. There's 16 tiers right now, by the way. Level 1 is the first 16. Level 2 will reveal another 16 tiers, the next level of the game. And then level 3 will be another 16, and level 4 the final 16. So I actually have 48 of these in the chamber, ready to go, but I will only be revealing them once certain specific goals for the channel have been reached. Yep, so that's the trainer. Next we'll do the simp. So, I mean, it's derogatory and insulting, this tier, but like, if you're willing to give me 25 bucks to be an addition to my friends list, like, come on. So, yeah, this would give you one, I'll call that a kinaz of IOU in-game currency, each valued at 10,000. So, yeah, you would get one of them, and one addition to my friends list on whatever platform you wanted. Could be a Discord, could be a Instagram, whatever, don't care. I'll add you on something. Save. That is the simp. Then you've got the Sentimentalist, also $25 a month. That would, subscribing to this tier would earn you 100 Noth. It's Noth is the rune. In-game currency, each valued at 100. So you would get 100 of those once the game is released. And in stream or on video or my channel, whatever you want to call it, it would also earn you 12.5 minutes worth of 7.5 second memory tokens. So those could be spent on about 12.5 minutes worth of me telling a story about my life. And you could be specific, like, what kind of story do you want to hear? What age, what kind of memory. I'll share something about my life for however many tokens you would like to spend on that. And also, when you're subscribed, um, I'm willing to exchange any token for anything else. So you can play around with this, right? If you buy 100 of these, I'll exchange 50 of them for however many other currencies it's right. So if you want a poker hand and you want a tarot translation of maybe that poker hand and you want a story, right? Like you can mix and match and we can trade those currencies around. Um, the 25 bucks is just whichever one you pick, that'll just be the currency you're initialized with, let's say. And in this case, it's 100 Noth, I'll call it. And that is the sentiments list. Next tier is the Arsonist. The Arsonist, subscribing at this level, will earn you 25x of in-game currency, each valued at 400. And it will buy you 3.125 minutes worth of 7.5-second discussion tokens. And those can be spent on me answering essentially a Q&A topic on any, or Q&A question on any topic, right? So I'll give 3 minutes worth of whatever dialogue, and with any of these, I will promise, like, let's say you ask me a question about politics, or you ask me a question about philosophy or game mechanics, whatever you're curious about, whatever you would want to know my thoughts on, I would respond with minimum a 3.125-minute video if you were to spend all your tokens on one of these. But I could go over, right? That's just the minimum. Like, if I get really passionate about something, I might even produce more, you know, we'll see. That'll be situation specific, but yes, X are spent. An X token is 7.5 seconds worth of discussion. And it's fun because you could theoretically spend just one of those, and I could give you a 7.5-second video. Then, like, it kind of forces me to be creative, right? This will also create creative constraints for me to maybe make content specifically geared toward whatever type of channel. Like what this will do, essentially what this game is going to be is it's giving the audience the opportunity to kind of shape the channel how they want it to be, or what they want to see. I want a lot of community participation at every layer of this game. So the next tier is the Caregiver, also at $25 a month, would earn you 3,333 IOUs in Yera tokens, each valued at 3, and it would also buy you 27.77 minutes of 0.5-second housekeeping video tokens. So any Yera tokens spent on the stream will be put toward me making a video about cleaning the house. Maybe I'll do dishes, maybe I'll do whatever I can. If anybody's interested in spending on that, I can give you a list of options of chores that might need to get done. I mean, if you have any interest motivating me on improving the condition of my living environment, that would be a cool tier to invest in, because I certainly struggle to motivate myself to do such things. So next tier is called the Provider. It's $25 also. We'll give you 5,000 IOUs for God, I don't even know the name of this rune. Let's call it an S, I guess. S in-game currency. Each one is a 0.5-second food video token. And any money I make from this tier will be spent on food for that video. So it'll be a $25 meal put together in 41 minutes, and you know, you can, if you're spending as tokens, then I will, you know, you can have some say over what kind of food I'm getting or whatever. I'm not gonna do anything like disgusting, you know, if you're like, make a ketchup and vomit milkshake. I'm not doing shit like that. But like, if you wanna see a $25 pad thai, or you know, a $25 lasagna, like, I can get creative and, you know, make a good food video for you. Um, I like that tier. I like the idea of people doing that tier. This is a highlighted tier. Um, and this is actually theoretically the base currency. So the faithful is $25 a month as well, and you will be rewarded with 10,000, call it the double X, IOU in-game currency, and I actually can add here, each valued at 1. So this is theoretically base currency. And so this 10,000 of these, it's 1.389 hours worth of half-second tokens. You'll notice it's not specified toward anything, and that's because it's simply support. You know, that is just, you're not gonna, that's 1.389 hours of player choice time. So I'll spend that time on stream. I will make a video that's 1.389 hours worth of content, worth of video for this tier. And if you break that down, I mean, I'm only getting, like, that's $16 an hour, something like that, worth of, and I'll do videos, whatever the hell I want, because that's why it's the faithful. You just have faith that I'm going to make good content out of these tokens, and that's that tier. The next tier is the Curioso. The Curioso is also $25 a month. It will promise you 20H of in-game currency, each valued at 500, and 20 level 1 ratings. So this is actually in reference to, or can be compared with the Divinator, right? So the Divinator is 10 level 2 translations, and Curioso is 20, so twice as many level 1 translations. And what a level 1 is going to be is it's going to be me running the hand, and giving my personal analysis of it, but without using my actual tarot cards for it. So let's say, for instance, you have a deck type 7, and we run you a hand. Let's open up, where will I find this? So we'll go here, here, here. We'll open, so let's say you want a cribbage hand, okay? So if you're getting a level 1 rating, we'll have whatever symbolically represents the hand we play. So that would be maybe you, and the opponent would be your spouse, or maybe this is you and your spouse, and this is your finances. Maybe this is Earth, and this is the natural progression of climate change. I don't know. That is up to you, what you want each one to represent and how they interplay with each other. So you'll pick 3 to throw into the crib, and they'll throw 3 in the crib as well. I don't know why they didn't do that, actually. I need to get to that in the code, but you know, that's the point. In a level 1 rating, we would take a look at your hand, we would take a look at the crib, we would compare the strength of the hand, we would see how far each of you get, we would play out the cribbage hand, and that would be 1 H token worth. if you're spending a divinity token, you'll get the hand. But then we will also, for each card, open up, and I'm going to have to find a way to make this process quicker, but like the first one was the Ten of Cups. So we'll pull up I don't have a Ten of Cups. Oh, well, I don't have a Ten of Cups because it's traditional, right? So we'll Google Ten of Cups, and we will break down emotional fulfillment, happiness, and harmony, right? So we'll get into a more thorough analysis of each of the cards and their specific meanings, especially the ones that I've added to the game. So, for example, well, actually, I have this program running with just traditional cards at the moment. So that's cups, swords, coins, cups, coins, coins, whatever. Point is, this game right now, I'm only using traditional cards to make the programming of the game simpler until I have the basic mechanics fully fleshed out. But let's just say, for instance, instead of the Ten of Coins, that was the Ten of Chains. Then I have a page dedicated to that tarot card, and it adds in my personal analysis of what the meaning of that is. And depending on, I'll have to add in a time element to that too, just so that, you know, you can tell I've gotten pretty in-depth. It's not going to be a 6-hour video, but at some level we'll explore the symbolic meaning of each of those cards in a level 2 reading. So that's the difference between the two of them. Closely related. Next is the academic. And this is where the prices are going to start rising, because the value of the coins is going to start exceeding $25. So this is one, we'll call it an E right now. I don't have names for them really, but one E in IOU in-game currency, each valued at 40,000. And in exchange for that, I will write I'll write a 1,000 word essay on any subject. It's a little bit more in depth than a Q&A question. I decided, you know, that's why I call it the academic. If you're interested in a more, I don't know, structured analysis of an idea, that would be the tier where I would provide something like that. Next would be the Tacky Tick Tock Care, which is $125 a month, and that will promise you we'll call it a Thum. One Thum of in-game currency, each valued at 50,000. And since I called it a Thum, maybe it'll be like, you know, and that's the thing, is this is going, I plan on this being a sort of D&D like thing, you know, play your characters and real. So, since I called it a Thum, maybe spending one of those will be like a dragon shout from, you know, steal something from Skyrim. Yeah, so you get this, and every month you'll get one dance to any song. That's why I call Taggy TikTok Air. If you want to see me dance that goddamn bad, that's what it costs. And then, if I ever get a girlfriend, maybe I can get her to do that tier. Maybe I would get more subscribers doing it that way, but I'm single right now, so that's not going to be an option. Next is the Ambitious Influencer. The Ambitious Influencer will be $250 a month, and if I end up being able to take like Twitch donations and stuff like that, then I can also convert it into that so that it's not a monthly pay. I don't like that everything's a monthly subscription, but it's the only way that I can make money right now because Patreon's the only thing I got set up. So, in time I would like this system to evolve and maybe even do it on my own website, but I'm not there yet. Still developing things, so this is just where I'm at. The Ambitious Influencer is $250 a month, and it will promise you 1B of in-game currency, each valued at 100,000, um, and a 1-hour interview or podcast appearance if that's something you do. Um, this is one where if the channel were to start taking off and I ended up getting like a lot of people wanting to do podcasts, I add in that it's refusable if it's too much, but an hour, $250, like, I'm actually gonna remove that. That was just yeah, no, $250 an hour, crazy. So yeah, no, that's fine. I'll do as many of those. I'll do that all day, every day. I take that back. I'll do that all day, every fucking day. Yeah, and I can, over time I'll get more in depth on what these currencies are really gonna mean in game, and really what they represent. But for right now, I'm just going to explore what I have set up here. And now we're getting into the really crazy tiers that I don't recommend. But I call this one the Medici. It's the first really crazy one. This one's $2,500. It would promise you one Otha, called it an Otha, of in-game currency valued at $1 million. So that's a 1 million value chip. And that would simply be money to support the development of the game. Every dime of that would go into either better equipment, better streaming equipment, microphones, maybe even improving my life, like just making me a better host, because I can get whatever, a gym membership or something, or you can buy exercise tokens if you want to see me get into better shape. Yeah, that's the Medici. Then we got 3 more. You've got the Beast. That one is $5,000 a month, and that would be 1 IOU of Z in-game currency valued at 2 million. And so that would be 2 million double X's to match one of them. If somebody bet a Z, and you had 1,999,999 double X's, you couldn't call, or you'd be all in. And that would be one giveaway. So I call it the Beast. If you subscribe to this tier and put in $5,000, that would be one $5,000 giveaway. I would probably split that into 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 giveaways and whatever, but it would all be, stuff I give away to viewers on the channel. So that would be a charitable tier, not for my benefit, but would promise you in-game currency nonetheless. Then you have the Capitalist, and that would be 1T of promised in-game currency, valued at 3 million, and that would be money used expressly for the purpose of improving this game, just like the $2,500 tier. And maybe, I can improve on this system later, who knows. And the final tier is $15,000, and that is another charitable giveaway. So that would be, there's a difference between the two. The $5,000 one would be 100% a giveaway. This would be a combination. So it's just the math that I've created for this game. Since this is a purple token, that would be 50, and 75. So approximately be 9,000 to 6,000 donation to, I'd take a chunk of it. I'd be taking a chunk of this tier, because that's socialism, right? Someone in socialism, a lot of people get help, but one person still wins. And since it's my game, I'm gonna win on that one. If somebody wants to fucking sign up for a $15,000 tier, go ahead. I'd appreciate it. Go ahead and do that. I recommend doing a $25 tier, but do you. Anyways, yeah, that's the first 16. And then, if you want to earn level 2 and see the next 16 and unlock the next level of in-game concepts, and just learn more about what this game is and the process of development, where I'm at, and all that, it's going to be 100 subscribers on YouTube or 100 average viewers on Twitch for the entrees to be revealed. Level 3 will be at 10,000 YouTube subscribers or 1,000 average viewers on Twitch. That's when I will reveal the specialties, the next 16, and finally level 4 will be revealed at 1 million YouTube subscribers or 10,000 average Twitch streamers. That's when I will reveal the desserts. And that is where I'm going to end the video for now. That's the in-game currency system. And yeah, thank you for watching. No typo.